My name is William Osmond. This is my farm, and my dream is to grow 1 billion strawberries. I've given up on shitty, horrible, awful sunflowers. We're moving on to something better that you can actually eat. No, you can eat sunflowers too. Damn it! We're pivoting away from flunflowers. It's strawberry planting day, not because of any like strategic decision or anything, but we got free strawberry plants. Sort of how we roll around here. Someone gives us some stuff for free.
Like a charity, they felt bad for us.
And our life just changes drastically. We completely pivot for the free thing that showed up in our life. Farm gave us these strawberries. It's somebody that my wife knows. It's just this. It's like a little plant.
I never would have guessed this is how you get like seedlings for a farm.
So I watched one YouTube video on how to do this, and it's pretty much exactly what you think. You just dig a hole and put the sunflower, or sorry, I have sunflowers. I got sunflowers on my mind. And you stick the strawberry plant. Now there's a couple of problems with planting these strawberries. We've got squirrels eating everything that we love and hold dearly. Immediately though, that's not an issue. What is an issue, we'll just do that when we get there. So the immediate problem, Kevin and gang, is this soil is not optimum from strawberries. I looked around the internet and they said you need like a pH of 6. This soil, based on the test, has a pH of like 8. What happens if we plant the strawberries? Are you standing on his sunflowers?
John, don't worry. I made sure there's actually nothing growing in your spot. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, because you squished it. What happens if we plant these sunflowers? Oh my God, they're freaking strawberries! What happens if we plant the strawberries, which are meant for a 6 pH soil, in 8 pH soil?
If the blood in our body changes pH by like 0.1, you die.
You die like instantly?
Yeah.
Okay, how does that happen? How do I make my blood change by 0.1? I'm asking for a friend. Where do we put them? Where do your sunflowers end?
It actually looks like we planted the whole field.
All right, Kevin's gonna turn the sprinkler on right now, and so we're gonna see where the water lands, and then we're gonna plant the strawberries just like in the circle, and if some of our sunflowers die, that's fine. That's okay. Do we move? Or do we just take it? Oh yeah, that's it. Pretty much comes like right up the edge. I definitely think that we don't have enough space. Hey, Poo-Poo, you're gonna kill our sunflowers. Poo-Poo, be careful.
What if we just cover these mounds with strawberries?
Yeah, but then how are we supposed to mix the compost in eventually?
Pure compost.
You gonna water it every day?
Yeah.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You don't even wipe your ass every day. Do we just go like sideways? Do we like move these? Like, I can just go get the tractor right now and like drag a strip, but then do we put compost in there?
Might as well. You gotta put the compost in. I mean, you have 60 yards of it.
What do you mean me? It's half your compost. You signed the agreement. I think we might be really shitty compost influencers. No, I'm not gonna ask any questions. They don't watch these videos. Could you imagine sending somebody like 30 semi-trucks worth of compost, and then you never ask any more questions?
Did you forget the name of the company?
Yeah, I forgot. No, I remember the name.
Do you wanna, I mean...
Well, I don't know if I'm supposed to. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
What do you think?
Tractor? We didn't plant the strawberries last night because... What did we do instead? Anyways, we need to acidify the soil for the strawberries. This is the product that turns hydrangeas blue and lowers soil pH. So I'm gonna read the back and see if it says anything about strawberries. 12 pounds per 100 square feet. Oh fuck. Apply 12, John, apply 12 pounds per 100 square feet for each 1 point reduction in soil pH. We need to go down 2. We need to spend $300. Dude, what the fuck do we do? I call Kevin? You wanna put blood on the plants, John? We need like...
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Damn it.
When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Nigel, I was wondering, would you think there is a pool cleaning acidifier that would be fine for strawberries?
You know, people swim in it, I think, right? So it should be good for strawberries, maybe?
Yeah.
The best case scenario is it solves all of your problems. The worst case scenario is you permanently destroy your soil.
Okay, what do you think the likelihood of that happening is?
As someone with zero farming experience, I think it's okay.
You think it's okay? Okay. All right, thank you, Nigel. We got pH down. Like a fly right in my nose. Can you piss off? Can you piss off?
It's not food. All of you.
Wait, what is happening? You cannot eat this.
So Nigel told you to get?
Yeah, well, I asked him if we could use it, and he said worst case scenario, it kills everything. Best case scenario, it works. And so I took that as a good thing. The question is, how much Yeah, pH down do we put into the soil, right? Like, we can't really guess.
You can calculate it by the pool size.
Yeah, but like, what does pH of the soil even mean? Like, what does the pH of 8 mean in the soil? Is it like the soil if it's like blended into a...
Hi.
All right, we're gonna zero this out.
Papa.
Yeah?
I'm a farmer.
Are you a farmer? You wanna wear the farming hat? Oh, look how cute you are. All right, how much soil should we put in here?
I would like just get a gallon of water and then measure out how much chemical you need per gallon to bring the pH down.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Hello, I'm driving. What's up?
Okay, more chemistry questions now, Red. Kevin thinks he's smart, but I don't think he is smart, and so I want to talk. He said it doesn't matter how much of the pH reducer we add.
No.
What does that mean?
How does pH work? If we add pH to another pH, does it just subtract no matter how much of the chemical we add?
The first thing you have to ask is like what the pKa of the salt is, because your pKa is going to determine like the ultimate lowest pH you can even bring your soil, right?
It has a pKa of about 2.
So we can, if we add unlimited amounts of this, we can bring it down 2 pH, which is what we want.
Yeah.
to open that?
If you're trying to get to a pH of 6, the 2 will definitely allow you to overshoot if you use too much. You could just dilute the hell out of it and spray a very dilute version and then test the pH.
1 second. Those are my pH strips, not your pH strips. I think that doing an experiment will cost us nothing. We should just see what happens, even if, because I mean, it's really like not a waste. It's not more of a waste of pH strips than what's happening right now.
You gotta do some real science.
We are about to leave for the road trip show. What do we got here?
We got the motor home. Got someone setting up the stuff. This is a 1990 Toyota, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and Nigel are going to spend the next few days here in this machinery. Yeah, this is the inside. Obviously got some work to do. Wow, this thing's going to fall apart, huh?
I think so.
There's no bathroom in here. There's no couch. There's really nothing going on.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see how you guys fare together. So we got like a bulldozer appointment today where you get to drive a bulldozer. I have no idea if you're gonna make it or not. And then tonight we have there's a dinner reservation that we set up for you guys. Still working on like a SWAT experience. We found like some sort of like tactical shooter training thing. This content will be on sauceplus.com. You cannot make shit like this for YouTube. So if you want to support and watch good shit like this, maybe it's bad, who knows, we'll see what happens. SaucePlus.com.
You can be mad at me if it's really bad.
It's not gonna be bad. You know, if you're worried about it's gonna be bad, that means it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good in the worst way possible, and I'm very excited for that. Hey, so Uncle Kevin and I are trying to measure the soil pH right now. 100 grams of dirt, water in there to just saturate it. All right, Kevin, which, it's upside down. Oh, sorry, thank you, Sandra. Kevin, I don't fucking know how this works.
I don't. The brown's throwing everything off.
What, 1 gram in the whole thing of water?
I would do less. You know, a teaspoon is like 4 grams.
Okay, where the fuck do you come up with 1 teaspoon is 1 gram?
It's 4 grams.
That says 8 grams. All right, the pH of the water, before we mix the acid in, feels to be about 7.
Ready.
Okay.
So I'd say it's like 6.5. Maybe add another gram.
That looks like a gram?
Yeah, that's a fat gram.
6.5 is the same. Another gram?
Yeah, another gram.
Another 2 grams?
Another 2 grams. So that would be half a scoop total. Oh, that's a big change.
That's a huge change.
That's like 4?
Is this strip bad?
No. So now, let's test out some dirt. Let's pour some of this in with the dirt and then check the pH. Yeah, I would say...
Like 6.5?
Yeah.
So that's 3 scoops?
Yeah.
For 50 grams of dirt? Are we gonna be able to back calculate this out?
I have no idea.
Okay, so if that's, and how much, that's a gram per half a tablespoon? No, what's that? What if we just put 200 grams in the pump and spray it on the field?
Yeah, I'm down with that.
200 grams of pool acidifier into the fire truck. All aboard the acid truck. The math that we did doesn't exist. We were working mostly with imaginary numbers, but that's okay because farming has worked for millions of years without anyone really doing anything more complicated than throwing seeds in the ground and putting water on top of that. So some fucking fire truck this is. What if shit was actually on fire right now? Whatever. We'll just try to water it.
Yeah, that's probably enough.
Is it empty out of gas? No? Fuck, it's gonna take all day.
The cable's about to snap.
It's the cable's about to snap?
Yeah, I think if I pull it one more time, it's toast.
Oh shit. Bruno's got a cactus. Oh my god, she's like in the cactus. And now the battery's dead on the Taylor down. Kevin, the battery died.
No way.
Yeah.
We're not cut out to be farmers. Is this what it's really like?
This sucks.
No wonder why everything's expensive.
This thing's too heavy to
Everything
push.
breaks all the time.
Yeah, I wouldn't, dude, if I had to farm to feed America, I would just say, good luck, everyone. Is this how much work the freaking Taylor Dunn is doing to drive up the hill? Holy shit. Oh my fucking God.
The 300 pounds of water isn't helping. Oh my God, my legs.
Oh man, every part of my body hurts. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh Jesus. Oh. I don't want to farm anymore.
I'm so out of shape. You know, we could have gone to the store and for like $6 gotten a thing of strawberries. Got my bag of strawberries and a auger. So we're just winging it, right? We gotta dig a hole, take our sunflower, or our strawberries, and you're supposed to just sort of stick the roots straight down, and so that you shouldn't bend them. That's what the video I watched said. Sure, kind of up to that point. Seems good to me. Look at that, beauty. See, if Kevin was out here, this would go faster, but he's not because he's a shitty farmer. I haven't looked at the strawberries for about a week. So let's go look at the strawberries and the sunflowers. Oh yeah, look, wait, they're growing leaves. The strawberries are actually growing. And look at there's like a bunch of weeds also growing too. Do we have to pick those or what do we do? Hey kid, I'll pay you 1 penny for every weed you pick. Oh, don't step on the strawberry plant. Oh, Jesus. I don't know why everyone these days is so focused on computers and AI and automation, because we've got a solution that works perfectly now, it worked perfectly 100 years ago, and it will work perfectly 100 years from now. It's called child labor. No, that's the strawberry, don't pick the strawberry.
Strawberry, we like strawberries. Weeds, we don't like weeds.
I can't reach it.
You can't reach it, well then use your legs. The best part is company bucks. You give them money that you can't use anywhere else. They can only spend it at the company store. Or just give them food directly.
How many have you picked? How many sheep? How many? 3?
Yeah.
Did you pick 100? No? Okay, well I'll just give you a little taste of M&Ms. No, you gotta go pick more. Show me the weeds. Give it to Papa. Thank you. Okay, go get more and then you can have more M&Ms. Having kids is like underrated. I think this is awesome. You wanna eat dinner tonight? Earn your keep, little kid. Pick, 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 pick. Pick, 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 pick. Damn it.
I'm not pick.
You don't want to pick?
Sunflowers are really coming in, John. They're like, I can tell that, look at this. It's like a perfectly straight row of sunflowers coming in. How many weeds do you have? Do you have 100 yet? Whoa, you're fast. How'd you get that many?
You wanna go pick more weeds?
I want to share it.
You wanna sit with Papa? But then you can't have more M&Ms, you gotta pick 100. Okay, thank you. 100 for Kevin. All right, you get 1 M&M. 1 M&M. Remember, if you take more than 1, you get beaten. Why are Kevin's so much bigger than mine? You got some big, fat, juicy leaves over here.
Yeah.
Where are my sunflowers?
Wait, I think I know. yours are closer to all the squirrels. So they're eating yours first.
You think
before
they
get
actually
to mine.
are?
I think so.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I feel like there should be more growing. Like, there are sunflowers growing.
Well, like here's one that just sprouted, so maybe they're late bloomers.
Yeah, but why are mine blooming so late? Why are yours like enormous? Maybe Kevin just breeds better. You had two different types, right? Which ones do you have? The weird fuzzy ones and the chocolate ones? I don't know if you can see that, but it's dark along the edge. I think that maybe is the chocolate ones. No, don't step on the sunflowers. Be careful.
Yeah?
I want to pull it off.
You pulled its head off?
Mm-hmm.
She pulled the head off of a sunflower.
Did you pull the head off a sunflower? Why did you do that?
It's all gone.
It's all, yeah, because you ripped the head off. Of course it's all gone. Like the acid we added, let's go check if it did anything. I just sort of dug some dirt up. Okay, so we found something a little suspicious. There's what looks to be a sunflower seed on the sprouts coming out of the ground here. Like, are those sunflowers, and why are they growing outside of the sunflower field in clumps?
I think it's squirrels.
So you're saying they're like actually going through and picking up seeds one by one that we planted,
Yeah.
and then burying them in clumps?
And then forgetting about them.
Are you serious?
Or rats. What else could it be?
But they're pulling buried ones out?
No,
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. They've gotta.
I don't want to.
Yeah, they are.
How are these growing so much better than the ones we planted? What's happening? Do you want to help Uncle Kevin and Papa with the pH strips for the strawberries? Do you like strawberries?
Here, you take that.
All right, stick it in the water. Now pull it out. Now shake it. Okay. Now what color does it look like?
Put it up here.
Oh man, we're still high pH. Yeah, we're like at 7 still.
6.5. I would say 6.5.
You think 6.5?
Yeah, because that's yellow. It's not green.
Yeah, but the top one is still, you see how this hasn't flipped yet?
Okay, 6.75.
6.75, so we need to probably stick, what did we stick, 200 grams last time?
So another 200.
You want some chocolate milk? No, just kidding. It's dirt. I love you.
I want chocolate.
What do we think? Do we measure it? Do we just put some in a cup, or do we wing it?
Everybody is screaming, measure it.
And we are screaming, wing it? Compromise this cardboard box.
Deal.
Okay.
Half.
Does that look like half?
Yeah. Yeah, half.
Half the cardboard box? Okay.
What is this, 4x6? Yeah,
I
yeah.
think so. I love that the fire truck has become our like ag chemical distribution system.
Yeah. It still smells like bird stuff.
All aboard! Boop, boop. All right, we're at the boneyard. Everyone off. The way that we fertilize our field, or in this case, acidify our field, is we put the pool chemicals in, and then we stick the hose in, and then we start it, and that kind of agitates it and mixes everything together. That's how I think it works, at least. You know, if we were like smart and had our shit together, we would just install this battery and permanently connect it, so we just click one button to start the fire truck. What the fuck?
You wanna?
Yeah, let me try. Maybe it's different if I press the button.
Well, we tried.
What do we do now? We have a freaking tank full of acid.
It's plastic.
That's true. Our fire truck won't start, and the tank is full of acid. Why? You think if we knew why it wouldn't start,
Aren't you supposed to be an engineer?
if we knew?
He's wearing his farm
Okay,
hat.
that's what my dad would say. Thought you were an engineer. Why do you know how cars work? Cause I'm stupid, Dad. You sound like my dad. You kiss just like my dad too. New on Sauce Plus right now is another episode of Two-Headed Chef, where me and Michael Reeves get tied together through some horrible means and have to cook a meal against an actual professional 5-star Michelin chef. If you want to build a cool electronics kit and support me and Open Sauce, you can go to the Open Sauce store and buy the 2025 Open Sauce Badge Kit. Or you get 50% off if you have a Sauce Plus membership. So if you currently have a Sauce Plus subscription, you can go to the Open Sauce store and get the badge from this year, the whole kit. And you assemble it yourself, soldering it, and you shake it, and it displays a message, and you can program it with your phone. It's really cool. I spent a lot of time programming it with some friends. There's no sponsor for this video.